What does it mean to be 90 seconds to midnight on the Doomsday Clock? This question might puzzle many, but it holds a profound meaning, symbolizing our proximity to self-destruction. The Doomsday Clock, a metaphorical timepiece, is not just an ordinary clock, it is a symbol, a measure, and a warning. So let's unfold the mystery behind this ominous clock. Born out of the ashes of World War II, the Doomsday Clock was conceived in the year 1947. This ominous timepiece was the brainchild of a group of scientists who had not just observed but also contributed to the unleashing of the nuclear power's catastrophic potential during the war. They were not your everyday researchers, but the luminaries of the scientific world, creators of the atomic bomb. The names in this illustrious group were the likes of Albert Einstein, the genius who proposed the theory of relativity, and J. Robert Oppenheimer, the father of the atomic bomb. These scientists had gazed into the abyss of nuclear warfare and had understood the gravity of the threat it posed to the world. They recognized the urgent necessity to showcase the looming existential dangers that humanity faced, in a way the world would take heed. Their mission? To devise a visual metaphor that would portray the precarious brink humanity was perched on, the constant risk of causing its own extinction. They created the Doomsday Clock, a symbolic timepiece, its hands pointing ominously towards midnight, a symbol of the impending doom inched towards with every passing second. The closer the clock's hands are to midnight, the more imminent the threat of a global catastrophe. The clock's movement isn't dictated by the passage of hours and minutes, but by the severity of various global threats we face. From climate change, nuclear risks to disruptive technologies, several factors influence the Doomsday Clock's ticking hands. The factors that influence the clock's movement range from climate change and nuclear risk to disruptive technologies. To be clear, the Doomsday Clock is not a predictive tool. It does not foretell the exact moment of our ruin. Instead, it reflects the annual global threats assessed by experts. It is a reminder of our collective responsibility to steer the world away from the brink of disaster. Since its inception, the clock has moved 25 times, with the closest point being 90 seconds to midnight in 2023 and 2024. Each movement is a response to the world's current state, influenced by wars, nuclear proliferation, and climate change. So when we say we are 90 seconds to midnight, it means we are teetering on the edge of self-destruction. It is a call to action, a plea for change, and a reminder that our survival is in our own hands. To summarize, the Doomsday Clock is a metaphorical representation of how close we are to self-destruction. Created in 1947 by scientists including Albert Einstein and J. Robert Oppenheimer, it tracks global threats and symbolizes our proximity to catastrophe. It has moved 25 times since its inception, with the closest point being 90 seconds to midnight in recent years. The clock is a reflection of the annual global threats assessed by experts, reminding us of our collective responsibility to steer clear of disaster. So next time when someone mentions the Doomsday Clock, remember, it's not just a clock, it's a symbol, a warning, and a call to action. It's a reminder that the fate of our world is in our hands. So let's make each second count before we hit midnight.